Hello, I'm Hector Wells. I developed Wellsbeing technique, and I'm going to share with you the principles and how to develop your interest to become a practitioner of Wellsbeing. There are only two things you need to know. One is the hands are electrical, and two, you're bending bone and generating a charge from that movement. So the hands are electrical. I can actually make a circuit or complete a circuit with my finger. So what we're trying to do with you and the subject is complete a circuit or make charge flow. There are a number of ways of doing that. You can relax, you can make the subject tense up, you can relax, they can tense up, or you can add the extra element of Wellsbeing. You're effectively creating a battery. You're allowing their charge to flow out, and once you do that, you get a battery flow. If you see lightning, it always goes down to the lowest potential, the earth. With a subject, you're trying to increase their earth on the outside, so their charge moves out. If we look at another way, the charge here and here is the same, so there's no flow. In this one, the subject is the same, the practitioner relaxes, there's a little flow. In this one, the subject tightens up, you're the same, there's flow again. You get the greatest change when they tense up, you're relaxed. That's the greatest amount of flow. But when you add Wellsbeing, you add the earth, they tighten, you relax, and you increase the electrical element or interference. So, what can we do? I'm going to stand on an anti-static mat to earth my feet. That will earth my hands, and you'll see the subject relax with that process. What we're going to do with the technique itself is we create a charge with that movement, a piezoelectric charge. The charge rises to the surface of the body, and we're going to try and take that off. If you take the field off, then the source becomes more relaxed. If I get a rod like this, you can see this static electric raising my hairs. So on the surface there is charge. I can take that charge off, do it again, and there's no movement in the hair. So you've taken a surface charge off. Exactly the same as what we're going to do with the manipulation. You bend the bone, the charge comes out, you take the charge off, and the bone remains relaxed, and everything attached to it remains relaxed. The same will go if the tension is created by a thought, a tension thought. You make the bone relax, and the thought, the anxiety thought, disappears with it. It's incredible. But there are other things. Old age, impact injuries, overuse and stress all create stiffness in the bones, and the Wellsbeing technique is designed to release the structure on which everything hangs on, the bone, and it works very well. Now we're going to look at the electric field coming outside the body. We'll use a Ronia monitor which can measure the electric field up to 4 inches away from itself. If we tap the rod, we'll see the electric volts at the top line come in little spikes. If we approach it with our hand, even as we get closer, we can see the electric field coming off our body. The volt line increases. It's very instant, you can see the change. If I touch the monitor, the highest volt line, that's exactly what happens when you touch the body. It picks up your electrical field. So we can see the hands are electrical. It's a property as manipulators we do not use. But we can also see the subject has a sensory perception of the change of the surface potential, something we don't exploit. If we add 2, 4 or 6 hands onto the subject, you'll notice the straight leg raise increases the more hands touching. But we can't increase our hand size. But Wellsbeing has created something that exploits the electrical tension on the surface of the subject. The big hands. Now the ribs are the bendiest of bones, but there are other bones which, when distorted slightly, will produce an electric field on the surface which we remove. This is a fascinating, new and novel approach to manipulation, and something that will change the way you work. To get involved with this fascinating, groundbreaking, exciting work with skeletal release with Wellsbeing, get in touch via the website, and I will look forward to meeting you in the future. Thank you so much for watching.